Hi, welcome to another lab note session. In this session, we are going to discuss DMVPN. Here is our topology with the hub, spoke 1, spoke 2 and ISP router. We aim to establish DMVPN, dynamic multi-point VPN from spoke to hub. So basically statically we'll be configuring the hub address, and after that hub will learn the spoke details and it will establish a tunnel. So compared to GRE, normal point-to-point GRE VPN, will have more scalability. So we'll have only one tunnel and which can route all the traffic all the way from hub to spoke as well as spoke to spoke via using NHRP, next hop resolution protocol. So it's a combination of dynamic multi-point GRE and next hop resolution protocol. So let's check how we can create a DMVPN. We are at hub now. I have configured IP address at NBMA interface. Similarly, I have configured IP address at spoke 1 and spoke 2 also. So we'll start configuring from hub. It's a domain lookup going. Okay. I'll show you the route. Before that, show IP route. A default route is configured towards ISP. So we'll start the configuration from the hub. We need to create a GRE tunnel, multi-point GRE tunnel. IP address 172.16.1.3 I'm going to use for hub and the hub tunnel. Okay, then tunnel source will be fast Ethernet 0/0, which is the NBMA interface ID. So we can use either IP address or interface ID. Cisco recommended to use interface ID specifically at hub while using DMVPN. So I'm just keeping that same. And tunnel mode, we need to say tunnel mode GRE multi-point, and we'll use some additional tunnel security, which is tunnel key 1 2 3 4 5. Now IP NHRP network ID also will use 1 2 3 4 5. IP NHRP map will do for multicast dynamic, and we'll use authentication also, DMVPN. Okay, these are the commands we used at hub. Let's go to spoke 1. Let's minimize the hub. Interface tunnel 0, IP address 172.16.1.1/24. tunnel source, here I'm using the IP address. I can go for interface ID also. Destination, here I'll use hub IP address, which is NBMA address, not the tunnel one, NBMA address, because right now I can reach only NBMA address. So once by using that NVMe address, I'm going to establish a tunnel. So tunnel destination is 3.3.3.3 and tunnel key 12345, IP NHRP, network ID 12345, IP NHRP, next hop server 172.16, 1.3 is the address. IP NHRP will map that next hop server, which is 172.16 1.3, and can be reached at 3.3.3.3, which is a hub's NVMe address, and will map multicast address also. So any multicast can reach via using this NVMe address. Now NHRP authentication will use DMVPN. Okay, now let's go to Spoke 2. Show IP route. I'll show you. I missed to show a static route is there. These are the interface IP. So interface tunnel 0, IP address 172.168.1.2/24, tunnel source 2.2.2, tunnel destination hub NVMe, tunnel key 12345, IP NHRP, network ID 12345, IP NHRP, next hop server, which is 172.16 1.3, IP NHRP. We need to map that. So the 16 1.3 can be reached at NHRP authentication DMVPN. That's it. So if we can check show DMVPN, yes, we have hub address, which is stands for static, which is statically configured. Now we can verify whether I can reach 172.16 1.1, which is spoke 1. I can reach. Let's go to hub. Show DMVPN. We can see we have both spoke details, and these tunnel addresses can be reached via this NVMe address, and these are learned dynamically. Show IP NHRP. We have more details. This is the segment I'm learning, and this is the NVMe address for R1. Yes, this is how. So this is how we can configure DMVPN, and once we have DMVPN established, we can run any routing protocol, and we can advertise the LAN network on that. So we have not used any security protocols yet. We will be having a session for DMVPN with IPsec coming soon. So I hope you have understood the lab, and I would like to thank you for watching.